faced a situation quite like this one before.
Welcome inside the Twitch TV studios. My name is Colin Spence, and we have some playoff hockey for you tonight. I will be joined by a couple of analysts alongside with me for this pregame show, James Savolsky and Cheryl Pounder. We'll have the call for you in Vegas tonight between the Anaheim Ducks and the Vegas Golden Knights. Well, it's that time of year again in Vegas where people are hitting the casino. It's nice outside, but they are also at the arena for their Vegas Golden Knights. On the other side of things for Anaheim, this is new territory for them. They have a couple of people that really want to show up, and those people being the players from the Anaheim Ducks. And when it comes to Anaheim, there's no one better to know the Anaheim Ducks than my partner. Partner, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. And I'd love to dive into the Ducks. What specifically are you curious about? Like their playoff chances, roster moves, or just the current vibe around the team?
Jen, thanks for joining us. The Anaheim Ducks played the Vegas Golden Knights in our simulation in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Ducks finished third in the Pacific, and they were battling the Oilers, they were battling the Kraken, and they were also battling, a couple other teams. And Vegas wasn't even in the picture. Vegas was at the top of the Pacific for most of the month of April, and then all of a sudden Seattle goes on a 5-game tear, jumps to the front of the pile, and now it's Vegas and Anaheim in Vegas here tonight on a Sunday night to start the playoffs. Talk a little bit about how Anaheim got here and the matchup between them and Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely. So Anaheim, they really surged late in the season. After a bit of a bumpy start, they found their stride, especially thanks to some breakout performances from Leos Carlson and Mason McTavish. Their depth really carried them through, and they got some clutch wins. Now, Vegas, like you said, they were dominant most of April, but that late Seattle surge kind of shook things up. Vegas has a crazy home advantage, but Anaheim, they've got that speed, and they're not afraid to push the pace. So this one's going to be a blast. Definitely a toss-up.
I would say it is a toss-up, and for Vegas, obviously, Mitch Marner makes his playoff debut with the Vegas Golden Knights. You have Jack Eichel, and then you have the goaltending situation where it looks like it could be Carter Hart. It looks like it could be Aiden Hill. Let's take a look here at Anaheim's goaltending. Goaltending for Anaheim, it looks like it'll be Lucas Dostal. I think that's the choice that they're going to go with. And if he can get hot, we could have an all-time goaltender matchup.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is going to be a real goalie showdown if Dostal gets going. He's been such a wild card this year, he can absolutely steal a game. And on Vegas' side, yeah, if it's Carter Hart, that's a huge move for them. So experienced, so clutch. And then, Eichel and Marner, those two stars are just game changers. I can totally see this one going down to the wire. It's going to be a blast.
So, Jen, I just want to talk to you a little bit about our pregame picks brought to you by Princess Auto. Myself and Megan, we have a game day podcast that we do here on the EA network that everyone is tuning into. But since you don't sit with us on that podcast on your day-to-day routine, who do you have winning this series? Do you have the Ducks or do you have Vegas winning, and how many games do you have them winning in?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be tight, but I'm leaning Ducks in 7. I just think Dostal's going to get hot at the right time, and with that young core, they've got so much momentum. Vegas, though, don't count them out. I think it goes the distance, and, home ice might be the difference, but I'm going to stick with the Ducks.
All righty. I like that pick. Not a lot of people that I've talked to have actually picked Anaheim in 7. I personally picked Vegas in 6, so did Megan, just due to the lack of experience that the Ducks have here coming into a gauntlet match against the Vegas Golden Knights, who are playing really well down the stretch under John Tortorella. Jen, another segment that we do here on the network, our pregame picks. And our pregame picks today, pretty simple. As always, they're brought to you by Hyundai. Find your Hyundai Santa Fe today at HyundaiCanada.ca. Jen, who is going to win Game 1, and who's going to be the game-winning goal scorer?
Ooh, I'm going to say Vegas takes Game 1, and I think Eichel steps up. I can just see him making that big statement debut on the Vegas stage, maybe a late power play goal, but I think Anaheim keeps it close. Vegas by single goal. What do you think?
I'm going to go Vegas. I don't know. I have a weird feeling that they're going to pull one off. I'm going to go with...
Oh, yeah, I get that vibe. You know what? I think I'm with you. Vegas, maybe in overtime. And I'm going to say Mark Stone is going to get that game winner. Just some classic clutch playoff Stone. So, yeah, let's see how it plays out.
All right. So a couple of winners here for myself and Jen. Jen, the 3 key victories to every game. Every team needs 3 key victories. And these 3 key victories for today are brought to you by Gemini. Find everything you need and chat with Gemini, the supercharge that your creativity and productivity needs with the Google Pixel Gemini. Chat with Gemini today, create an account on Google, and start chatting and start fixing your productivity today. What are the 3 keys to victory that the Anaheim Ducks need to take home game number 1?
Yeah, great call. So for Anaheim, I think the first key is discipline. No undisciplined penalties, especially against that Vegas power play. Second, they need to control the pace. If they can push the tempo, use their speed, it'll keep Vegas on their heels. And third, it's all about Dostal staying calm. If he stays composed, makes big saves, that's their ticket to game 1.
Perfect. Those are actually 3 really solid keys to victory. And for the Vegas Golden Knights, what are their keys to victory here to try to take home game number 1?
Yeah, for Vegas, I'd say first it's getting that top line going early. Eichel, Marner, they need to set the tone. Get Vegas on the board fast. Second, I'd say defensive structure. Keep those gaps tight, limit the big rush chances from Anaheim. And third, special teams. They need a big night on the power play and the penalty kill. Vegas thrives when they win that special teams battle.
Alrighty, thank you, Jen. We will catch up with everyone in a little bit. They're back at the studio. James Savalsky and Cheryl Pounder are live in T-Mobile Arena, awaiting the arrival of the Anaheim Ducks and the Vegas Golden Knights to touch that ice surface and get ready for a puck drop. It's game 1. It's the final game 1 of round number 1 here tonight, late on a Sunday night. If you're still with us, oh my goodness, if you're still with us, thank you very much, because there's been lots of hockey. Lots of hockey between the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Washington Capitals, the Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Dallas, Colorado. What a thriller that just was. And now we have Anaheim and Vegas to wrap up day 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Everyone, we will send you down to Vegas. Enjoy the game.
Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Gautier's got the puck. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice, and you got to find ways to win the puck battles. And this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Knocked off the puck. Vegas has possession of it now. Korczak's got the puck in his own zone. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Directs it on over to Karlsson. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Drives to the sweet spot. Makes the save with the chopper.
Stahl's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Shot! Stopped with ease.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Back of the way as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. There it is, James, the first goal of this playoff series, and everyone wanted that one. You want to play with the lead, and you certainly want to dictate it.
Anaheim's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Granlund's got it in the offensive zone. And there's the save. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Passes it to Smith. They've got numbers here. Scooped up along the wall by Karlsson. Now a quick pass to Vetrano. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a shot. Comes up with the pad save. And another stop.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Anaheim's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And makes the routine save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Anaheim's ahead 1-0. Eichel's won a big draw on their own end. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Quick feed to Harkins. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Anaheim's won the faceoff at center. Uses the force on that hit. Turned aside with the glove by Hill. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Vegas has it in their own end. Looking to get it out, and he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Oh, and a board rattling
such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Picks up along the boards for Houghton. Pushes it across to Killorn. The Ducks played along the boards. Vegas gains possession under man. They get it out of the defensive end. The Ducks gain possession. Throws one up to Granlund. The Ducks take it along the wall. Pinned up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! And the rookie gets his first playoff goal.
Well, it's so important to manage the expectation and the nerves when you're a rookie, and that goal is going to do nothing but give him confidence. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
Anaheim's extended their lead to 2 here in the late stages of this opening frame. What a period.
Yeah, an incredible period. They've had momentum, and they've really held possession in the play. They've worked hard on the puck and to be supportive off the puck, and it's the reason why they've generated opportunities, James. They just need to come out with that same fire in the second.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Puts it on net with the stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game, because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team, because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Anaheim's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Slides the puck across to Torrepino. Shot! That's blocked by Dostal. Vegas has it near the wall. Stone swinging the puck through center ice. Kick shave. Oh, a great one at that. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Ducks are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call.
First chance to use the man advantage. The Golden Knights win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
And a great read to turn that play aside. And a little body contact on that play. And they get the puck out. Vegas will take it from their own end with time winding down. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Feeds it over to Eichel. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the EA Sports Studio. My name is Colin Spence. We're live here on Flow Hockey Twitch TV, and this video will be posted on YouTube. Welcome into the first intermission report, brought to you by Ennoble, the official shoe of the NHL. It is a 2-0 lead for the Anaheim Ducks over the Vegas Golden Knights. This arena was rocking when the Vegas Golden Knights came out and for the opening puck drop. But the Anaheim Ducks have done what they've done all year and start on time and have been so aggressive, so physical, that they have out-hit the Vegas Golden Knights 19-7. They have outshot them 12-4, and they have a 2-0 lead after 1 period of play. This Bennett Sedicki, look at that one-timer. He doesn't even get all of it. But a perfect goal for the Anaheim Ducks. It's a power play goal. They are 1-for-1 on the power play. Don't take a power play against them when Bennett Sedicki's on the ice. A complete and utter stunning performance from the Anaheim Ducks. They've been all over the Vegas Golden Knights. They have not given them any time, and they've been pretty good defensively. A couple of chances for Vegas, that you just need to tighten up a little bit if you're Anaheim. Very good first period, very good road period. The Anaheim Ducks need to keep this up. They need to stay out of the penalty box because that penalty from Gauthier, just can't take that. Can't take that penalty. That's out of frustration. Can't take that penalty. Got to start getting into it. And listen, Vegas will come in waves. That was maybe a feel-out period for the Golden Knights. I'm not quite sure, but they need to bring it. They do. They need to bring it, and hopefully they will. Anaheim leads it 2-0 after 1 period of play. Vegas looking to battle back. Let's see if they can do that. James Cybulski, Shell Pounder, you guys have the call next.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The Golden Knights go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. And not much on that one.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit. It just took me off guard.
Comes up with a good save. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Takes the feed. Barbashev's got it into offensive territory. The Ducks get a hold of the puck undermanned. And a successful clearing attempt. The Golden Knights are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Anaheim's playing it from the side. The Ducks get their man back. We're back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Feeds the puck to Hannafin. And that one's picked off. The Ducks have it now.
Trouba's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Ducks lead this one 2-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Anaheim's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Granlund's won the draw inside his own end. boards. Tiptoes around the poke check. Driving right to the front. And he shuts the door again. And a great save.
When that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Vegas has the puck. Great reach with the stick by Carlson. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And now he angles it across to Carlson. And that's poked away by Minchikov. Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. The Ducks take it along the wall. He's it up. Denies him with the save.
Stahl's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Anaheim's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Vegas has the puck here off the faceoff. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here they are on the attack. Taken along the wall by Houghton. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Shuts him down. From point blank. Oh, they do it again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Good stop by Hill. Bumped off the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a short pass to Biel. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Takes the cross-ice pass. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Quick pass across to Hannafin. And he misses that one.
Deflecting a puck is an elite skill, and the timing to get to the space to meet that puck, that's the first paramount piece to it, and he does a great job of meeting it, but just redirects it wide.
The Golden Knights have it now. And he's got that one. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Wow, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save, because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
The Golden Knights will play it in their own end.
Hill's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you outwill your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Oh, read perfectly. What a save.
Hill's been doing his part in this game. He's actually the only player who is on his team. I mean, he's been under siege in his own end, facing shot after shot after shot. It's about time that his team started doing something in front of him.
Big time stop there. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Sorry about the little malfunction there, as James Cebulski and Cheryl Pounder wrapping up the second period. A good second period again for the Anaheim Ducks. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the Twitch TV studios. My name is Colin Spence, and we have an intermission report brought to you by Noble, the official shoe of the NHL. Still 2-0 for the Anaheim Ducks. A much better period for Vegas, in my opinion. They got more shots, they got pucks to the net, they were battling. Lucas Dostal made some big saves, but Adin Hill still makes the best save of the period. That one right there in the top left of your screen if you're watching live. If you're not watching live, just a nasty little leg kick out from Adin Hill on a rebound, lots of traffic, great save. Vegas goes over 1 on their power play. They need their power play to start clicking. They were the second best in the league in the regular season compared to Colorado, and then right behind them was Tampa Bay. The Anaheim Ducks just keep doing what you're doing. Vegas has got to find a way to the net. They have to find a way to the net. That's it. That's the only difference that Vegas needs to do. A third period coming up next. James Cybulski, Shell Pounder. They have the call for you live.
Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Vegas is trailing, but they can't get frustrated. They're doing all of the little things well, in particular in the offensive zone where they're generating a ton of scoring chances, James. The only thing that I would look to do is try and get to the interior of the ice a little bit more, because this hot goaltender is seeing everything.
Slides it to Gauthier. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Eichel. Taken by Carey. Takes the feed. Feeds the puck to Carlson. Fires it. That's blocked. Angles it over to Theodore. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Hill's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Oh, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Ducks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Takes a shot. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. And makes the save. And he loses control here.
Hill's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Ducks continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. They win the draw and go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Howdy. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Slides the puck over to Zellweger. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. This is a great goal, but I think I'd like the start of it even better. It's the same guy. He's able to get the catalyst going and then finding a way to finish it. It's all about the interception. I mean, if you don't have the puck, you can't score. He does a great job of getting the puck, and then he finishes it off. You got to be opportunistic when you make those kind of plays.
Vegas has dramatically changed the look of this game here in the third.
Two good teams going head-to-head, and this is going to be a nail-biter right to the finish. You can feel the energy after that goal, and hey, who's going to change momentum now?
Gains the zone through the middle. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Vegas takes possession along the wall and tries to make a diagonal pass to Dow. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts. Scores! They tie it up, and we are back to even.
Working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
Golden Knights get the equalizer, and look at this with the time of this game. Huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing talked about in the intermission. A great start to the third.
And that's broken up by Barbashev. No corner given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Moves into the slot. Nice save from point-blank range. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Headman pass. Big hit along the board. They're going to fight here. This certainly seemed inevitable.
Well, yeah, I mean, their player's injured, right? So anytime a player goes down, you don't think it's a clean hit. You're going to respond, and the response here is dropping the gloves.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming face-off. The Golden Knights take control of the face-off. From the point, looks to make something happen. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. He was not going to be denied on this one, James. I mean, he knows how much ice is there, and he's going to get to it first because he has the courage to drive the space, and he doesn't let his defender back in, and that's because of great shielding and puck protection, and he cashes in with a beauty goal.
Anaheim's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Oh, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now. And some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels.
With the stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Zanecki's been on a tear lately with the point streak. I mean, generating a ton of offense for his team. It doesn't matter whether it comes in the form of apples or goals. This guy's doing it all on the offensive end.
Hurdles won the draw there on the attack. Can't get it to go. Moves it to Killorn. Oh, look at this chance. And there's the save. Vegas has it in their own zone. With some open space at center. And that's off a stick. But Toronto's taking it from his own end. Grabs the puck at center. Passes it over. Works it across to Dorofeev. Plays the puck up ahead. Can't maintain possession. The Ducks have it from their own end. Anaheim's moving it along the wing.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the puck. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Slides it diagonally to Dorofeev. And he grabs the loose puck and is in all alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. Well, it looks like they've reset the table. I mean, didn't get the start that they wanted, found themselves behind the 8-ball, but it's amazing, James. It's an old cliche, but the game is never over until it's over. Getting swept up in the emotion of the game.
Vegas has tied it up. Cheryl, do you sit back now or do you keep on pressing?
Oh, you keep pressing. You absolutely do, especially when the momentum is in your favor. And listen, with this much time left, the coach can now shorten their bench and put the key players out there.
Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Anaheim's moving it up the ice. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Dishes it to Eichel. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick pass across to Marner. And that's intercepted by Carlson. Quick pass to McTavish. Here's a shot. Turns aside that blast. Barbashev's got it in the defensive end. And that's picked up by McTavish. Slides the puck to Granlund. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The centerman glide into position. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. The Golden Knights get a hold of it. Shot! Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Tries to feed it over to Carlson. Glove save made by Dostal. Takes the feed from his netminder. There's the board. Neither team giving an inch to each other tonight, and so we'll go to overtime next. Players are back on the ice. They're set. As of the officials, overtime. Let's find out. We're going to get ourselves a hero tonight or what? It's overtime and the clock is ticking. The Ducks played along the wing. Oh, he's got to be sour on that as the equipment malfunction on the play.
Well, I'd say how frustrating is that one when you're in key critical spot and then they whiff on it and the whiff happens because it snaps in half.
Quick feed to Carlson. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Anaheim's looking to break out. And he slides it quickly to Terry. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. He shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. A chance to end it right here. Doesn't get the shot off. I'm not sure what happened there, Cheryl.
Me neither, James. I mean, I was a defender. I was never up ice like that. No. All kidding aside, though, I think there's just a ton of pressure. He's looking over his shoulder, seeing how much time he has, and just flubs it.
And that slides right out to center ice. Handles the pass from his goalie. Here's a short pass to Terry. Anaheim's got the puck against the half wall. Denies him in front. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And he slides it quickly to Seneca. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Moves it quickly over to Barbashev. Scooped up along the wall by Zellweger. Makes his presence known on the ice. On the attack along the boards. Seneca's going to play it to the corner. Shuts it down. What a stop. And he takes the dish. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Golden Knights will play from the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, a straight A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Angles it over to Vetrano. Picked up along the boards by Gudas. Shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Moves it to Hurdle. They've got some momentum here. Pumped away by Carlson. Grabs the puck. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Quick shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hill. one away. Carlson's moving the puck through his own zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. And that one's denied. Sends the pass over. Here it is for the win. Big time save and will play on.
Oh, that's enormous. James is doing absolutely everything he can to give his team a chance to win.
Slides the pass over to Carlson. Quick pass to Eichel. Vegas game on a stick. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. And it goes for 1-2-1.
Stall's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He has to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
And he gets in front of that. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's blocked away. Taken along the wall by Hurdle. There's a collision. VL's lugging the puck. Shot! You'll need more than that to beat him.
You can certainly tell that he's leaving it all out there in overtime here, James. You know, it's about not just sending a message here. You're trying to win this hockey game. You're trying to drive play and doing everything you can to help your team win the game.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Colangelo. Anaheim's on the attack. Hammers it on net. Gets in the lane with the body. And there's the horn. Overtime, still solving nothing, so we will keep the good times rolling. We'll get a clean sheet of ice, and we'll continue to search for a winner right after this. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. A sink-or-swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. Gautier's got the puck along the wing. Here's a chance! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Picked up along the wall by Gauthier. Quick feed to Carlson. Takes the pass. And now it's grabbed by Lacombe. Here's a short pass to Terry. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Barbashev. Made the stop on that play. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Marner. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dostal.
A timely save is everything to your team in this.
Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Granlund's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, what a blast, but just a few inches too high.
Well, he's trying to...
Tremendous hit on the play. Look at that, he's on his own bench.
Oh, great catch by his teammates, isn't it, James? As he lands in the laps of his own. And you know what? There's a lot of laps going on right there. They're saying, man, you got it. You got a good
Vegas moves it ahead. And he feeds it down to Dorofiev. Pass to Stone. And he tosses the poke check there. And not much on that one. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
And a little physicality ends that threat. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Stone's got control of the puck in the corner. Sure, listen to this, boys. As the kids might say, it's bumping after that 0-2 win here in the postseason.
It's bumping, it's buzzing, isn't it, Bill? It's amazing when you're at home. The energy that you can feed off, especially in overtime from the crowd. I don't know about you, but I'd be staying on the ice a little longer tonight, really celebrating the moment. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us for this postseason action, and we will see you at the next playoff game. See you, everybody.